Hi, welcome to the channel. This is the Hierophant Hippie with a timeless message for Aries, the sun sign of Aries. We're just going to jump right in. I've already laid out the cards and tried to meditate on the energy that they're giving off. And what we have is the current theme is a relationship of some sort. Something's going on with a relationship. This could be a marriage, a committed relationship, but a relationship just the same. Current theme is the Hangman in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. So the Hangman in reverse speaks to a lack of commitment, a false self, end of indecision. Someone that came out of a period of stasis, something that is no longer in limbo. The Magician in reverse, we all know it as the trickster card, someone that's very manipulative, is sex without love, is scattered energy, the inability to manifest something. And lastly, we have the Tower in reverse. So in the upright, it's a collapse of structure. But in the reverse, we're dealing with the aftermath of a shock where you have to pick up the pieces and move on. So something's going on presently with a relationship where there was a lack of commitment from a trickster, this individual here, and now someone is left to pick up the pieces. There was a shock. Something happened. So let's look at what happened before this. What happened before this period of coming out of indecision. In the top row, we have what led up to this moment. So if you look at the bottom of the deck of all three cards, it speaks to the beginnings of a relationship, the beginnings of a journey that led to a relationship, and subsequently it ended up being a bad trip, a poor decision. Somebody went off half-cocked. So in the beginning line, we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords in this deck is the beginning of a journey. She's getting on the boat. He's helping her. It's a new beginning, a new trip, right? So what happened before this is the Two of Wands is in reverse, is, disappointment. And then we have Temperance. It's paired with Temperance. So with Temperance, it's the art of finding balance between two extremes, unification, moderation. So somebody experienced a disappointment because they couldn't find a balance in a situation. So it's quite possible that there was a period where they put everything on hold, but now they're out of that stagnant period. And they're making a decision. I say they're making a decision because the outcome, we have the Lovers and the Magician in reverse. So even though this individual, and we have this card playing out twice, even though this individual has scattered energy or is operating in the energy of being scattered, there's a decision that needs to be made about this relationship. Someone needs to make a decision. You know, choices have consequences. You know, this card speaks to commitment. The sword, we have clear thinking. And a decision needs to be made because this wasn't right. It was a bad journey, a bad trip, a wrong choice. You know, it was based on what we have going on here. In the upright, the Fool is committed to a journey. In the reverse, he's uncommitted. So someone made a decision because they were disappointed about not having balance. And so, I'm so sorry, that's my dog. They made a decision to end the scattered energy, or to deal with the scattered energy, or to deal with this trickster, this person that was up to no good. In the next set, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups. So the Ace of Swords is in reverse in this deck is indecision, poor judgment. Paired with the King of Cups, this is a liar, somebody that's dishonest. It's a two-timing alcoholic. So this individual is possibly in a situation with more than one person. They probably suffer from some codependency. You know, I say alcoholism because of the cups. Okay. There's no truth in them. You know, hence we have the trickster card here in the present energy. And as a result of this, we have a Queen of Cups in reverse and a Judgment in reverse. So these two are the characters in the relationship. We have an ordered pair here. So they match. Both of them are in reverse. So that means they're both kind of fucked up. It's probably toxic, codependent. She's all in her feelings. You know, he's causing her to be like this because it's a situation that shouldn't have even been attempted. But I bet in the beginning, it seemed all good. It seemed harmless. So now we have this Queen of Cups in reverse and Judgment in reverse. So Judgment in reverse, you know, this is the outcome. Judgment in reverse is, you know, an unwelcome transition. It's negative karma. Somebody is not facing up to what's going on, and they don't want to move on. So she knows what this is. She knows a decision needs to be made, but she's not willing to make it. For whatever reason, I just feel like she's holding on. It could be that they knew each other before, and they tried to resurrect something that shouldn't have been resurrected. And hence, we have Judgment in reverse. Lastly, we have a situation where there's a shock. Someone's dealing with the fallout. And what happened before this, you know, someone believed that they were going on a new journey or a new beginning again with this emperor. You know, he's somebody that's in power. They may have believed that this individual was one thing. I'm sorry, folks. They may have believed that this individual was one thing, but he was actually this. Okay. So now the truth has come to light, and the structure has collapsed, and now, you know, the dust is settling, and everybody gets to see what's actually going on here. So it's come to light. So the outcome is, you know, the Four of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups. It's this same dude. We have the King of Cups repeating, we have the Magician repeating, and we have the Fool repeating. But we have the Magician in reverse twice. We have the King of Cups in reverse twice. So as an outcome for this shock, we have a period of discontent ending. In the upright, somebody manifested something. In a regular Rider Waite, there's a cup coming out of the clouds. So somebody wished for something, and they're contemplating that cup, even though they have 3 cups here. Okay. In this card, they got the cup, and it's not what they wanted. So they're pouring it out. It could be that they're pouring out their emotions. The cloud is dissipating. It's like, be careful of what you wish for, you know. But it's in the reverse. So I'm taking it as they're not happy with the situation, but they're still there. They haven't made a decision to really move on, because in reverse, the water is flowing back into the cup. So if you like it, I love it. Somebody is still there dealing with this situation, and we don't know why. Maybe this Queen of Cups is still dealing with this King of Cups. Like I said, it's an ordered pair, a divine pair. I'm assuming that these two are married based on what's on the bottom of the deck for the present energy. But Chicky Poo is still here. He's still here. So to recap present energy, somebody is ending a period of indecision about a relationship with this fucked up individual here. And now they're trying to figure out how they're going to pick up the pieces. You know, either this individual is going to make a decision, or she needs to make a decision. About him. Because at the end of the day, this is what we got. You know, something that should never have been attempted. So, and we also have this King of Cups here. This narcissistic dude. He's a player. He has addictive behavior. He plays on your emotions. He's probably playing on her emotions to keep her here. We have cups on the board. You know, like I said, we have a divine pair here. Something, they probably knew each other from before, and they tried to resurrect something that shouldn't have been resurrected. It was just dead to begin with. But they decided that, you know, for some reason it was a good idea here. But here we're finding out that it wasn't a good idea. So let's see if we can get an oracle card. Which one do I want to use? For Aries. This reading is for Aries. Oracle card for Aries. So what's coming is a decision about this particular relationship with this person that suffers from narcissistic personality disorder, because that's what my King of Cups usually stands for. So can we have an oracle card for Aries, please? Aries. And the Magician is here twice, and, you know, like I said, the Magician is known as the trickster. Magician in reverse is known as the trickster card. And this person put on airs that they were this person. And they ended up being this person. So the Hangman being a false self ties into this, because he sold himself. This individual didn't see what she was actually getting into here. You know, he is probably a business owner, a boss, somebody who's got a little clout, maybe, you know, make a little bit. He got a little coin, you know, possibly in a position of power. Oops. Well, since that fell out, we're going to go ahead and take it. I don't know if it means anything. So we're going to take that. Yeah, so somebody wasn't who they said they were. And now they're trying to clean up after. This King of Cups is trying to clean up after this, the aftermath of a tower moment. Because, like I said, the water's running back into the cup. So he's trying to fix it because he doesn't want to let go. For whatever reason, he doesn't want to let go. But old girl over here, she knows it's not right, but she's still there. But stay tuned for more information regarding this message for Aries. Let's get another card. All right, so this is for Aries. We have card number 3 that fell out. So let's see if it actually ties into the story. Dreams, meditation, spiritual escape. Our dreams provide us with an alternate reality, limitless and unfettered. We are free to soar with the angels or sink to the depths of demons, to imagine, to create, to escape the norm, to wonder and ask what if, and to waken afresh, refreshed, and question why not. Be wary of dreams and interpreting them falsely. They may be true visions or merely mirages of the truth that will send us further from reality. Yeah, I bet you old girl is thinking about that right now. He was a mirage. And then we have card number 10. Knowledge, research, knowing the facts, being prepared, forewarned. Part of the process of assessing a situation is the use of intuition and psychic gifts. We don't have the high priestess here, but she did have some sort of inclination here that this wasn't balanced, it wasn't right. But some circumstances may merit a more analytic approach. Being better informed and armed with a greater understanding of facts and background to any situation might provide a stronger basis from which to make better decisions. It appears that the character in this scene has dedicated the necessary due diligence and is armed with a substantial amount of information. But therein is a question of how much may be too much. One can be overwhelmed and tied down in detail, suffocated by the volume or unnecessary diversions, at the risk of overanalyzing or not seeing the forest through the trees. So this could serve as a warning for the Queen of Cups in reverse, that, you know, she should have seen the red flags, she should have seen the signs, and to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Okay, so that's the reading for Aries, timeless reading. But if you want to put a date on it, this is the week of October 21st through the 25th. If you like the message and it resonates, click the like. If you sit a spell and like my vibe, then join my tribe. Hit subscribe. As with all divination channels, this is not going to resonate with everyone. If it's not your message, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And, you know, use your common sense. Don't give your power away to a card reading, you know, thinking that this is the answer to your problems. You have to use your intuition, your gut, and your common sense. But with that being said, see you next time. Namaste.